to share with us some helpful tennis tips is tennis expert and coach Chris Crabb. Hi, Chris. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm very excited to be talking to you because I am completely and utterly obsessed with tennis. I'm not going to lie to you.
You're the perfect person to talk to.
Literally, that's why I'm like, oh, I got to chat with him.
Awesome.
So something that I learned when I very first started out is there are a lot of fundamental things that you have to learn, but it's also kind of about like what works best for you. So
Yes.
for someone who is starting out in this sport, how do you balance like those fundamentals and doing what works best for you?
Well, I many years ago started teaching in a unique way, which is instead of just feeding balls to people and working on their technique, I very quickly get them actually playing and not playing against me, the pro, but playing against people their own level. So I kind of have a community of players that all get together and play, and they're playing singles and doubles. And so I get to, in conjunction, not just work on their technique, but I'm also working on their shot selection, knowing where to put the ball, their understanding of the game, watching for people's weaknesses and strengths, and also positioning. So people will come to me who've played for many years and no one's taught them any of this stuff. And if you have been playing for years, learning this extra stuff will help you immensely. If you're just beginning, you get to start from scratch like teaching a puppy, and they can learn everything all at once, not just one thing at a time.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I know as I was like learning, I had to I started off like you said, like doing just the like drilling and feeding the balls, but then I had to learn how to like put that into gameplay, which is like not so easy. So how do you take your mindset of learning taking what you learned in class and then translating it to actual match?
And what you're saying is exactly right, and that's why I teach the way I do. I'm there to help bridge that gap with my students instead of them sending them out to try to figure it out on their own. I do it with them.
Yeah, so something a lot of people also don't realize is tennis is such a mind game. Like, it's insane. As soon as you get in your head, you're like, oh, you got to get out of your head. So how do you get out of your head when you're like losing a match or you're like missing a lot of balls? How do you take your mind out of that and kind of like reset as the point goes on?
So it's really important. I think great actors, great musicians would all tell you that when they're doing what they're doing, it's not about them. They're working off the behavior as an actor, as the other actor, or as a musician. You're hearing the whole band. Tennis players, again, if they're not taught right, they think tennis is all about their own technique. Don't realize that really it's about watching your opponent. And by putting the attention more on them and trying to figure out, oh, their backhand's their weakness. Ooh, they don't move well to my short ball. All of a sudden you find that you're out of your head and you're playing tennis the way pros play tennis, which is really figuring out what works best to beat your opponent.
Okay, I've also seen like Serena even talk about like sometimes she's won her matches she wasn't even playing like her best tennis. She was just like going out there and play. I feel like sometimes you have to kind of like put yourself in that. You don't have to be the absolute best player to reach. Like you said, just kind of look at your opponent and see how they are like where they're messing up just a little bit.
Yes, and people so often, we always think that we're the only one that's nervous and we're the only one that doesn't know what we're doing. And I remind my students how human we all are.
Yeah.
And where you're feeling, your opponent might be doing it doubly than you are. So stay in touch with that. And again, Serena's such a perfect example. Again, her getting in other people's heads, she's doing that to them. She's not worried about herself.
Yeah.
She's getting after them. And that's how you play great tennis.
Yeah, so speaking of huge celebrities, you're sort of a celebrity yourself. What projects are you currently working on?
Oh, that's so sweet to ask. Thank you. I just finished a thing called In Love with the Alpha, which is on Reel Shorts. Will be on Reel Shorts and also on TikTok. And these are they're becoming a real thing. They're movies you can watch on your phone vertically. And I'm finding out that this is becoming a huge thing. And I just did one, which was really fun. Pete Wentz, who's one of my students, Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy, he and I are doing a project together we're toying with names. At this moment, we're calling it Trained Assassins. But he and I have already shot where he had a concert, one of his big concerts, and I went to the concert, went backstage, and we hit balls together backstage. Because the next day we were playing Sabalenka, who, as you probably know, I think she's #1 in the world right now. We actually played at a pro tournament against her. And so we were preparing for this, Then the show showed him up on stage, rocking out and doing what he does. And then we went and played the match the next day.
Yeah.
So my plan is to do this. We're in production on this first pilot. And the plan is to do it. I have all these other amazing students that the hope is to do it with them, you know, from the Fanning sisters, who are unbelievably good students. Hilary Duff is an amazing student.
Yeah.
Jeff Probst, Steve Carell. I'm so fortunate to get to work with all of these amazing talents, and that's why maybe the name Trained Assassins, because they're so good at what they do.
Yeah.
And it's kind of neat to see them in the tennis world of what they also are trying to get really good at.
Yeah, so before I let you go, really quickly, if you can coach any team or any player on tour right now, who would you choose?
In terms of the female players, I'm of course attached to Sabalenka because we became friends. We played, so she's definitely my favorite. With the guys, they're all so great. Alcaraz for me is most fun to watch. You know, the way he mixes in all the drop shots and his heavy ball, and he's just, I feel him joyous when he plays. You'll see him smiling and really into it. I'm drawn to that.
Yeah, he looks like he's having so much fun on the court. Where can we go for some more tennis tips from you?
Oh, that'd be great. Christopher Crabb Official is my Instagram, where I do tons of tennis tips. The star of it actually is my dog Sierra. She's in every one. She's a golden retriever. So if you really maybe just want to see how cute she is, but yeah, I really kind of what we're talking about. I go over all these things. I don't really try to teach people technique during these. I think technique, you need a pro there.
Yeah.
But I'm giving more tips of things that you could actually apply by understanding things about when you're tossing in the sun, that you have to learn to adjust the toss so you aren't blinded. Just all these little things that people don't know, from even how to regrip a racket, or spinning to choose side and who gets serve, and all of these, what some might think are basic, but people don't necessarily know them. So I really try to do a lot of that.
Yeah, it's a lot to learn. Thank you so much, Chris, for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back with more Good Day Stateline.